Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. My name's Alyssa and today I'm going to be doing the final flip through in my Harry Potter journal. It's gonna be kind of a quick one because I've already done two flip throughs for this for the first couple sections of my journal, and I will just show you the full cover. So it says the Daily Prophet, and then there's Hogwarts, and it just has a bunch of like news around it. If you're unfamiliar with Harry Potter and the world, this is usually moving, but we're not in that world, sadly. And on here, I have, or this is like the newspaper, the Daily Prophet, where the Wizarding World, and all their pictures usually move around. And this is my platform 9 3/4 pin. I didn't know what to do with it or where to put it. Didn't really have a place to put it, so I thought, why not put it there? So I did. And on the inside, I have the Mourners map, and I just kind of used that for both of the end pages here. And I also used the bottom half of it that I had cut off because it was too large for this. I used as a pocket for the first section, and in this pocket I have a bunch of photos that I had cut out from a magazine that I had found, like this one and that one. I just really liked the photos and how pretty they were, so I decided to cut them out, and I have used some of them for collages. So that's the first page, and I had started this on June 21st, so like a month ago, kind of. And going to the first page, again, gonna try and go through quickly, trying to keep this in frame. Here I have just a tag, or part of a tag that I found. So I put it there because I kind of thought it was cute. And then this orange paper is favorite songs of 2017 summer edition, and I just pretty much wrote all of my favorite songs. Of course, the list is growing because I'm finding just more songs, but some include Harry Styles' album, Sigrid, Liam Payne, Niall Horan, and Shawn Mendes, and Dodie. Started listening to Dodie a while ago. She's on YouTube. Anyways, I have a couple of quotes there, and a journal entry there, and this is like my progress of like how many videos I have and subscribers. So if you're not subscribed, don't forget to subscribe. And I just really love these papers. This is probably one of my favorite pages because that I took from another scrapbook paper that I had. And yeah, I also have little tabs on the end that I added. Here, I was going to use this for like favorite scriptures page, but I ended up just putting one scripture there, and then I started to kind of learn Irish from Google Translate. Not really the best place, but it helps. So I just put like simple phrases like my name, or how to say my name is Alyssa. I cannot pronounce it, so I will not do that right now. So I have these. I have a picture of Alice that I drew in a collage with papers that I had cut down, and I didn't really want to discard them because I love every single one. This is actually the cover of my next journal that you see, and this is a picture of Alice that I drew. And fun fact, I'm actually planning my Alice in Wonderland retelling right now. It's going pretty well. Here I have a receipt for something. Not sure. Oh, that's when I got my sushi. And then I have like an email there and some of the drawings that I did. Like my one of Jennifer. Have like other poster thing. This actually does mean something. It's all the initials, or first initials, to my characters in Zamora, and I just thought I really like this paper here, like brown with polka dots, and I decided to take the black stickers and just stick them on there in kind of an order of my characters. And then that's for when I did my Don't Kill My Vibe cover. Also, I just wanted to do that because it's my favorite song right now. Here is a journal entry with my favorite couple pages of the Book of Mormon. And I had an extra one, so I'm using it for like journaling. And this is something that I made for Two Ghosts by Harry Styles. It does look a little kiddish, but you know what? Who cares? It's my favorite line. It's, we're just two ghosts swimming in a glass half empty, trying to remember how it feels to have a heartbeat. And that's just one of my favorite pages. Oh, I'm gonna let my dog out. 1 second. Alrighty, I'm back, and then here is my Peter Pan page. I did a little journaling and I had nothing else, and I kind of wish that I did not draw on this part, but I did like the second star to the right and Peter Pan and Tink there. And here I did one for I Am Mercy, which is the very last line, so probably don't want to see that, because it will spoil the ending. Here I put places I want to travel, like Ireland, England, Scotland, Hawaii, Australia, New Zealand, New York, France, Norway, Sweden, Italy, and Greece, along with many others that I just haven't put down yet. Here is another journal entry from the 23rd of last month. Just another journal entry. This is like a little, another favorite scripture, and this is like a little poem or paragraph, or I don't know what to call it. I just wrote it and liked it. I think I did put it up on my website, so I'll leave that down below if you want to read it. And I am posting excerpts now on my website every now and then. I have one from Zamora from the 5th draft, and one from the first draft of Your Chains Don't Bind Me. So if you want to read those, they'll be down below, or down below. This is kind of, I think that's what was a prompt or something. I'm not sure, but I have another journal entry. I did write on these flaps as well, and I have that there. This is probably one of my favorite pages because I can just open it down there, and I put the date on, so that's from the 27th. And this is the other thing, or the other side of the pocket. I had a photo that you'll see in the next few pages there that I had drawn, but I put it on another page. And these are paint swatches from Home Depot or Lowe's that I found in my closet, and figured I have already used one of them, but I figured might as well put these in my journal so that I can use them. They all are similar colors, but I really like the colors, and they remind me of like spring or summer. I did not finish this, which was supposed to be a 12 Monkeys drawing, or the poster. Drawing monkeys is hard for me, or like with how, because it's like a clock and then the big monkey in the middle. I don't know. That was just for an intro thing. This is a little page that I stuck both my Harry Potter drawing on. Oh, I did a little flip out thing. So I did that on the 25th. I put that there. And then I put the drawing of me, which is the first drawing that I did with charcoal. And then I have another quote there. I like using quotes. A couple of other ones. This is a Star Wars one. I tried doing like vines, and I did a heart, and I did a braid for Leia, or I tried to. This I put some of my favorite words, like have faith and hope and mercy, and blue reminds me of all 3 of those words. So I just put that there. And then I had used this envelope, and I kind of wish I didn't put washi tape there, but I used that, and I put these two, it's the same photo, just cut down, and I just put that in there. Oh, no, that's supposed to go behind, with a little tab here. And that's just a photo that I decided to stick there and not do any, writing around it, but it's just another photo from a magazine, same as all of these, because I just really like that one, and they're all so pretty and vibrant like that. And I turned that one into this little garden one into a flap thing. Here is these are kind of two photos that are inspirations, or not inspirations, but they reminded me of the beaches that I have in my book. So I put kind of like a little update, and I'll do this every now and then. And it's just something that I started, and that photo of the beach there reminded me of the one that my two main characters walk on in the beginning. And then I have these ones of like castles and interesting things, and this is kind of where it starts to get fun. So I have my Spider-Man Homecoming ticket there, and also that same day, which was last weekend or the weekend before, I went with one of my best friends to the Midwell Mansion, so I stuck that there, and I pretty much just talked about both things, and mostly talking about how much I love Spider-Man and Tom Holland in it. Yeah, so I'm just rambling on about that. And then I finished there, and this is another one. This is from the 8th, because it came out, I think, on the 7th. I'm not sure. That was Saturday, the 8th, probably last week. So I have another journal entry. I'm starting to save my receipts, so I put this here, and then I just kind of wrote, although I kind of wish that I wrote under my receipt, because then I would have more room, but I didn't think of that. Here I had tried picking these pretty little flowers for my mom, but when I had come back from a meeting, and I saw that she hadn't woken up yet from her nap, and the flowers were kind of all wilted, so I decided to take them and put them in my journal. I did tell her about it later, but I kind of wrote about my day and kind of about that as well. I think I wrote, yep, just wrote, this is my little list of books to get for our road trip to Seattle, and another journal entry that continues, but here I have a journal with me for this page. It's my Spider-Man favorite quotes one, and with great power comes great responsibility, Uncle Ben. Here, I did this for fun for the 4th of July, and I showed my dad this, and he literally counted each stripe to make sure he had 13 stripes. I realized that I probably should have gone over with blue in the box first of stars, and then went over probably with my white pastel, and yeah, I probably shouldn't have done that beforehand. But that's okay. And here I have a little journal entry using bullet points, because that's something that I've started to do as well, just using bullet points for entries. Here I have a card, or like a playing card. I think that's Tahoe, because I have a whole set, but I can't find, they're all separated, along with some more paint swatches and a little paper airplane that I had apparently made, and a receipt from my birthday last year when I went to Barnes & Noble to get Red Rising and Cinders. I still have not read either of those books. but I have the receipt for it. This is a little currently I did that on the 7th, and I put just what I'm reading and writing and watching, and listening to, and that's pretty much it. I did put a like small swatch of each of the colors that I have in my pastel kit, and here I have a book idea that I had gotten when I was house sitting, and I had called my mom and that gave me an idea for a book, so I ended up putting that there right after I got off the phone with her. And this is one of my favorite pages, although I made the leg too long on that side, but that's okay. I like how that turned out. This is the photo that was in the other pocket back here, but I just decided to put it here with a border, and I'm still happy with that. That's all charcoal, and that's all oil pastel. This is from when we went to see Despicable Me on the 4th, so again, this is not in order in any way, but I just talked about going to see Despicable Me on the 4th of July, and this is another bullet pointed thing 2 days later. Really out of order. Did I not? I don't think I put a date on this. Dang it. Or did I? Wait. The 11th? Nope. That's for something else. So I tried to kind of use this pen with my ink. There we go. Trying to keep everything in frame. Kind of worked, but not with this paper. Don't use ink with this paper. It's music note paper from my music note book. This is a bracelet from the beach, Santa Cruz Beach Boardwalk, and it's when we went for the Pepsi night. I think it was a $2 Pepsi night, and I thought that was awesome that I found that in my closet. Oh, you can't see it. There you go. I should probably zoom this out a little bit. There we go. And then I have a bit of a journal entry. I think this is when I went to hang out with my friend Savannah. And I also have this map that I ended up putting in like a page. I don't know how long it's going to stay, but this is the map of Hogwarts for the Harry Potter and the Order of Phoenix game on Xbox. And on the back it has, there you go, you can kind of see everything. It's too big for the frame. And I had to kind of trickily put that in there to make sure that I can still fold it out as well. Here, we are getting to the end. So here, I used one of the paint swatches and I put my initials there, and then I had put little burrocks, nope, I don't know what to call those, with 2 dots on each side, just to kind of separate that from my journal entry for that day. And I had come up with an idea and put a book idea in there. So I think if I have any more ideas, I'll put those there. And here is where I just do sketches after I do 2 quotes that kind of go hand in hand, but from different books. This one is Anyone Can Betray Anyone from Glass Sword, Mary Barrow by Victoria Aveyard. I'm currently reading it and absolutely obsessed with it. And then this one is Remember Who the Real Enemy Is, and I don't remember the exact person that said it, but I just put Gale from The Hunger Games by Susan Collins on there. And I was going to do like some oil pastel around it, but thought I'm just going to leave that alone. I tried drawing from my mind my main character's dagger, because it's a huge character within itself for Griffin, and that didn't work out, but I did redraw it on here. these tally marks too are like scratched on with a rock, and they do mean something. And I have like a G down here for his name. So that's Griffin-Snagger. This is Zamora's blade. And then I have the bow and arrows here for Griffin as well. I thought I did this all while watching. I did all these pages while watching Face Off. So I was kind of inspired by that show. And then here I just went ahead and did some journal sketching for my characters. So I decided to do a journal for each of them, and my little some more journals to make thing. And here I have a books to read, and I have like a bunch of them from when I watched Benjamin Off Tomes, and I also put a bunch of these on my TBR pile, and they're two separate piles though. And then the very last page, I decided to go back to my Ancestry.com thing, and I copied down the pie chart. I do want to look more into my Ancestry thing, and I kind of wrote like a little bit of it there. But I just made this pie chart the best I can. I thought that color was gray, but no, it's about like a brownish, grayish, green color. I don't know, like a hazel almost color. But I am mostly 37% Great Britain and 30% Ireland and 20% Europe West. So yeah, that's me in a nutshell with my ancestry. 94% for Europe all around. I thought it would be fun to have my last page be that, and then in my next journal I will do more of that, hopefully. And that ends my journal flip through for today. It got quite chunky, as you can see. And I really do like this size as well. I'll show you a sneak peek of my next one that I've already started. I kind of got set up for it, but decided to do this one. So this is my next journal. This is a picture of Jesus that I had that I didn't know what to do with, so I decided to put it there. And then I have just this floral paper. I'm not going to show you inside yet, but I do have a tab there, or two tabs here. So that is kind of a sneak peek there of my next journal. And yeah, thank you so much guys for watching. Don't forget to check out my website down below, and also I will have another video up tomorrow, because I might be putting this up today, which is Sunday, because I missed both Saturday and Thursday from being sick. So yeah, this will be going up today. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Comment down below any journaling videos that you would want to see, and I will make sure to try and do them. And don't forget to like and do all that stuff that you know how to do. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Have a great week. Bye!